How's everybody doing today? We're going to do a different type of video, one that I've been meaning to do for a couple months now. This one is going to be on my portfolio, my personal one, the one that I have in the stock market. Most people that know me know I like investing in stocks that have dividends. You can call me a dividend investor, that's fine. But today I'm going to go over 17 stocks I think I have in my portfolio, and I'm going to go over the growth rate. I'm going to go over the total return, how they've done performance-wise compared to the S&P 500, and the reasoning why I got what I got. Now, I'm not going to do all of them. I'm not going to do an in-depth review of every stock that I have. I'll probably save that for another video, but hopefully you can get something from this one, probably some ideas, some tips, and some good recommendations. All right, so the first stock on the list is ADP. The second one is AOS. The third one is Costco, and the fourth one is EDP. Now, for some of these stocks, the well-known ones, like I'm going to mention Microsoft and Google and Visa, most people know what those are. For some stocks like AOS, which is Smith A.O. Corporation, they deal with water heaters in houses. So I'll just give like a brief description on some of the obscure ones that common people that don't really invest like that, probably won't know. Next up is Google. Then we have Lowe's, and then we have a company called Lam Research. They deal with a lot of the AI chip stuff that's going on right now. So it's going to be one of my bigger companies. Then we have a company called Main Street Capital. Then we have McDonald's. Everybody knows McDonald's. Then we have McCormick. Then we have Microsoft. Then we have a company called Realty Income, ticker symbol O, which is a monthly payer. I'll get into that a little bit in another video, but it's a real estate company. Coming to the end, we have a company called Oracle. Then we have Procter & Gamble. And then we have a company called SCHD, which is a Charles Schwab dividend ETF. The last two companies are Visa. Everybody knows Visa. And a company called Xcel Energy. They deal with gas. So we're going to switch screens for a second, and we're going to go down the list of stuff that I have, how well they've done, and how well I think they can do in the future. One thing I would like to mention, I'm not going to be showing my total amount that I have in my portfolio out of respect for my wife and my family. So that's why I'm going to stick strictly to the percentages and the total return that I have for some of these on a percent basis. So here's the total gains and total losses for all the companies that I have in my portfolio. Some will stand out, like the big gainers like Google coming around 66% and Lam Research coming around 80%. That's because they're dealing with the AI, the chips, and that craze right now. Still helping my portfolio out a lot. But if we focus on some of the big losers, ADP was a big loser, but it started gaining recently. We have AOS, which it is what it is, but it's a pretty decent company. That's why I still have it. Lowe's is down pretty decent, but I probably won't have Lowe's too much longer. The two biggest losers that I have in my portfolio is McCormick and Oracle. Now, Oracle I got pretty recently, but McCormick I've had for a few years now. I still trust in McCormick's fundamentals of the company. That's why I still have it. Oracle, it's more of a risky play because of the whole AI stuff going on, but I got it for a reason. Hopefully it turns out good for me. And for this next screen, I'm going to look at the growth rate for the stocks that I have. And, some are going to stand out, like Visa, Lam Research, Microsoft, pretty good, pretty solid. Those ones I tend to push more money into, but then you have stuff with a very low growth rate like Realty Income, EPD, Procter & Gamble, just to name a few of them. Realty Income and Main Street Capital, they pay monthly. Everything else on my list pays quarterly, which is every 3 months. Now, just to round it off, comparing my portfolio to the S&P 500, my portfolio is around a 5% year-to-date gain. The market's pretty up and down, but 5% is pretty good for me, especially comparing to the S&P 500, which is around 7% year-to-date. Not too shabby for a person that does it on an amateur level. So like I said, this is going to be a pretty quick and easy video. In the future, when I do these updates, I can get more in depth with my thought process, but I just wanted to get this video out just to start the trend of getting these out probably like once a month, once or twice a month, depending on how I'm feeling. And if you're interested in learning about what dividends are, or what the stock market is, or investing is in general, check out these other videos that I made recently. And like I always say, thanks for taking the time to listen to me ramble about money, investing, and finances in general. It's Chris, the Unremarkable Investor. Have a good day.